Jimmy Donovan has been making waves with his impressive performances this season. All eyes on the young phenom and his tremendous potential. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now it's William Contreras. Towards first, and that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 7-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One out, bases empty.
That's shortstop, Jimmy
Donovan, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024. Ground ball right side, Terang. Throws to first in time. No outs, runners at first and second. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
1 down. This is Joey Bart. Runner on the go. Suarez throw to first in time. That's it out. Man at second here with 2 away. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Donovan at second with 2 down. In the dirt. On the ground to third. On to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 9 and the Pirates 2. Jimmy Donovan will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. That one 95 to finish him off. Donovan extended the hitting streak in this one. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Jimmy Donovan with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Milwaukee Brewers. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. Cortez back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Suarez hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep.
Rosario throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jimmy Donovan. Swing and a foul straight back. Donovan, 22 years old. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. And that one fouled off. Inside, almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And the pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Outside with a breaking ball. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Chorio turns to the right on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Donovan launched a homer in his most recent game. And first offering is fouled off. Reynolds, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one misses. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So 1 out, base is empty. And now here is Jimmy Donovan. 0 for 3 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. Hudson, a tall lefty, 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Donovan with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish.
Jimmy Donovan getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. Back here at PNC Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. Woodruff back to work. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's a 1-2. That one the other way. Toss to Alonso. And Polanco is out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andy Rodriguez now at the plate. This one in the dirt. This one in the air. Terang snags it for the second out.
The left fielder.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. Donovan at second with 2 down. To third, Suarez. And that'll do it. Donovan, 22 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He made him pay for that one, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. It looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
And that's just foul. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, Jimmy Donovan. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. 2 outs. Out to short, Donovan. Tosses to first, and that is that. 1 hit. With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th. And now Dylan Cruz. The Pirates down to their final strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Contreras in position. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers strand the tying run on base to win it. Donovan with a valiant job in defeat. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up, even though he couldn't lift them to a win.
Jimmy Donovan getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back with the first. Jimmy Donovan, the next Pirate to hit. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And that's in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Turner with the throw to first. 2 away. So they're all loaded up. Here comes Real Muto. To short, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one.
One out, bases empty.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
On the ground. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Out to short. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
This one in the dirt. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two outs. Swing still in for the K. That's the first fastball we've seen. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Donovan.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs, and it remains 2-2. In the dirt, blocked. Payoff pitch, and a foul ball. He stays alive. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control. Donovan had a poor showing, needed to do more. Jimmy Donovan with a remarkable. Jimmy Donovan, the next Pirate to hit, comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-1. That one ripped. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Line drive, pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Throw behind the runner, they got him. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Now the 0-1. Popped up. Turner should have it. drops into the glove, and that's the third. First and second here, no outs. That one not close, and that's ball one. That's out to center field. Marsh should have this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. The Turnpike Series continues now. Well, we go bottom six. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. That's a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. His 17th of the year, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. This level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies strand the tying run on base to win it. Donovan, certainly not the reason. Jimmy Donovan ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. Nola back to work. Not even close there. Ball one. Nola with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A massive home run. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Man at first, one away. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Grounder might be 2. The flip, 1 at second, on to first, safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there. Here's Joey Bart now. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Two the count.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And the righty deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taken and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 17-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Next to hit, Jimmy Donovan. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. Puts it away for the out. So first and second with 2 outs. At the plate, Nick Gonzalez. This could end it. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 18-5.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Donovan played brilliantly despite the loss. Collected 3 hits, including 2 home runs.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Jimmy Donovan, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jimmy Donovan. Gallant back to work. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. And now it's Jose Siri. Swing and a ground ball. Donovan. And sing. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Home run number 20 on the year, and we're all square. It's 1-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 out, bases empty.
Jimmy Donovan.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
0-2 is the count.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. This is Joey Bart. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. So a runner at second, 2 down. Azokar, the next to hit. Grounds one to short. Donovan. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the play, Jimmy Donovan. He's already homered in this game. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the series opener here at home. Donovan with a nice showing despite the loss. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left. Jimmy Donovan getting locked in, leading his squad at OPS. Jimmy Donovan, the next Pirate to hit. His solo homer last night made up their entire offense in that one. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
There goes the runner. Pitch is high.
No strike.
Throw to second, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And a 2-1 on the way. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Double steal. Swung on, belted. Nimmo going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Senga back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And strike 2.
1 ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. And there's the ball. This one in the air, center field. Bader should have it. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. And now Jimmy Donovan, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Swung on, looped into center. Hauls it in for the out. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Donovan had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better.
Jimmy Donovan with a remarkable season. So bases all loaded up. So here's Bader now. On the ground to short, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Donovan. Holmes back to work. And that one fouled off. That one almost got him.
Strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. The throw is offline. He's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Here's Joey Bart now. Pickoff move to second, and he's back safely.
He made it.
So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. On to pinch run, Jared Triolo.